Hi, Fariba here from Watch Knitting. Today we are exploring the two-color sprouted seed stitch, originally created by V-Knits. This stitch pattern was requested by one of my lovely followers for demonstration. It resembles the heart stitch I recently shared, almost like tiny seeds sprouting across your fabric. I will cover both indie round and flat knitting in separate tutorials for easier navigation. This tutorial focuses on knitting indie round as it's more straightforward. Next, I'll demonstrate flat knitting. Let's dive in. For this tutorial, I'm using 16-inch 4.5mm circular needle along with two different colors of worsted weight yarn. The main color forms the base fabric and I'm using this bright color, while the contrast color creates the seed-like details. To keep things clear, I'll demonstrate using MC for the main color and CC for the other color. Also, a stitch marker can be helpful, but it's not necessary. For knitting in the round, the pattern is worked in multiple of 2 stitches and follows an 8 round repeat. Here for my sample work, I have cast on 72 stitches with the main color, knitted 2 rounds of rib stitch, and completed 2 repeats of the pattern. Now I will work another 8 round repeat for this demonstration. Let's start with round 1. This round is simply knit stitches across with the main color. While I work this round, I'll give you a brief overview of the pattern. After round 1, the color will change every 2 rounds. Round 2 and 3 will be in the contrast color, round 4 and 5 in the main color, and so on. All rounds worked with the main color will always be knit stitches. The seed pattern is created using the contrast color in round 2 and 3, then offsets in round 6 and 7. Now round 1 is complete. Transfer the stitch marker. For round 2, switch to the contrast color, and while the yarn is in the back, repeat knit 1, slip 1 across. When slipping the stitches, ensure the yarn stays in the back. Continue this pattern until the end of round 2. As mentioned before, this pattern is much easier when worked in the round because most rounds are knit stitches. Only round 3 and 7 use purl stitches to create the seed pattern. Now at the end of round 2, transfer the stitch marker. We are still working with the contrast color. For round 3, the repeat will be purl 1, then slip 1. As before, when slipping stitches, make sure the yarn stays in the back. Bring it to the front to purl and send it back to slip 1. This is the only key point to keep in mind for this pattern. And as you can see, we are slipping the same stitches in both rounds. End of round 3, switch back to the main color. Transfer the stitch marker, and for round 4, knit across the round. At the end of this round, the first pattern repeat is complete. The next 4 rounds will all follow the same steps with the shift in stitches occurring in round 6 and 7. Now round 5 will also be knit stitches across with the main color. Remember, all rounds worked with the main color are always knit stitches. End of round 5, transfer the marker and switch to the contrast color. For round 6, the repeat shifts to slip 1, knit 1, offsetting the previous seed pattern. A helpful trick to remember is to always slip the stitch that was a seed stitch in the previous round. This makes it easier to follow the pattern. Now end of round 6. For round 7, transfer the marker and continue with the contrast color. This round follows up a slip 1, purl 1 for this round. As always, keep the yarn in the back while slipping the stitches. Now at the end of round 7, switch to the main color and knit across round 8 to complete the repeat. As you can see, it's easy to remember this pattern. Always work 2 knit rounds with the main color, then 2 rounds with the contrast color, slip 1 knit 1 for 1 round, and slip 1 purl 1 for the next round. I hope this tutorial has helped my follower to solve the puzzle. I'm so glad I could share it with you. If you enjoyed it, please like and share with your friends. Thank you so much for watching and happy knitting time.